Sports YouTube channel. Yeah, we got to get together on these start times. I'll tell you what, it's a lovely day, though. And we are here in Tatum, America, bringing you live coverage on One Radio Square and the Walmart Broadcasting's family of stations, streaming over the internet at hobbsamerica.com, Tatum Sports YouTube channel. Alan Scott, your MC du jour. Proud to voice the Tatum Coyotes this year. And it's been a good one. Just the fact that people are getting to play, these kids are getting to play, is the best part of all. Secondly, we're happy to be bringing you both video and audio nowadays, courtesy of our fine sponsors, and we're able to keep it free, no subscription fees for this. Other stations, other markets, other towns across New Mexico, where various agreements are in place, they have to charge, anywhere from $5, $10, $15, $20 for a subscription to catch these games. But we like it as a public service, and we like making it free, and we can only do that thanks to our fine sponsors who get behind us and back these broadcasts, whether it be football, which, man, the Melrose thing the other night, I know that's still got a sting a little bit, losing on the last play. And they did that to Magdalena, Tatum's 8-man team, playing well this year. Did that to the Magdalena Steers and Capitan the week before. Then had the tables turn on them in that Melrose game, and the Melrose Buffalo stole it at the end. I want to congratulate the Lady Coyotes, though, and Coach West on a big win last night over at Gateway Christian. They were undefeated, looking to run the table, but they had not run into Tatum. And so the Lady Coyotes go over there and take them 5. Hard-fought match. It goes 5, and I think in the tiebreaker, 15-6, Lady Coyotes. That's a huge win. Not only because you knock off an undefeated team. They were 8-0 coming into that. You carry that momentum into this game, and you just feel great about yourself after you go over and do that. So congratulations to the Lady Coyotes on the big win at Gateway last night on a Monday night. Here we are now Tuesday afternoon, and the Lady Panthers are in town from Chow. Take on the Coyotes today. And the JV, they wanted spring break, folks. I was chatting with some school officials here, and they wanted to get these things in quickly and efficiently and get them played. And it's a spring break, so they started the junior high round 1. JV was wrapped up when I got here, and we are about 2 minutes and 45 seconds away from getting some varsity high school girls volleyball on the internet. We're streaming it at hobbsamerica.com, Tatum Sports YouTube channel. We could not do it without Norley Hospital District, Tatum Clinic, EJ's Pumping, LLC. Huge supporters of Tatum Sports and academics. Go see Eddie and Whitney for all your pumping needs. Now Pharmacy in Lovington. Been there forever. I grew up across the street from the original Now Pharmacy when Artie Now had it, and they have been doing great work for decades. And I'm old enough to know that. Tatum Schools also backing us on this thing. They always give us a warm welcome here in Tatum. We enjoy coming here. Great facilities and really nice people. And so we're set for the cross-county matchup here today. And again, the Lady Coyotes come in riding high off that win over Gateway last night. So we're getting set to bring this one to you. And Jow, always competitive. Doesn't matter whether it's softball, baseball, football, girls volleyball here. They play hard from end to end. And if I remember right, when we went down there, it was a sweep for Tatum, but a competitive match from Jow, and they had their moments. And I'll tell you, sometimes it's not so much whether you win or not, it's how do you conduct yourself. So always proud to wear that blue and gold. Lady Panthers come in here, see what they can do here on Tatum's home court. Believe they've won 2 matches on the year, so they're doing okay. And Tatum doing well. They've dropped a couple. Hagerman, strong team there. And you're looking at Gateway last night and going, man, how do you go in and take on an undefeated team? And they beat them. So that's a big win. Kept a W off that list. And these girls work together well as a team. They are well coached. And they know what they're doing out there, I'll tell you that. And everybody on the team contributes here for the Lady Coyotes. They all know their role. As we get set for pregame festivities here, live at Coyote Gym here in Tatum, America on a Tuesday afternoon. Alan Scott bringing it to you, hobbsamerica.com and the Tatum Sports YouTube channel. And the wind's not even blowing all that much by our standards. It kind of balances out. We took a pasting yesterday, for sure. Chow finishing their warm-ups here as the pregame clock continues to count down. So we're going to get after it here and see who wins this thing. You kind of have to lean toward Tatum, having swept these guys once. But you always have to play the opponent that's on the court. And you have to stick to business. No one's guaranteed anything. You can't phone this one in if you are Tatum. And Jout will bring you all you want in this matchup. And if you make too many mistakes, they're going to take advantage. Pre-game festivities continue here. Official walking to the other side of the court there. We're glad you are tuned in. Thanks for being on the receiving end. And if you haven't yet, tell your friends. And I notice we're getting a lot of views. And people are going and checking out the games afterward, too. You can do that on the internet. Technology lets us bring you pictures and sound these days. And it's all courtesy of our fine sponsors. And I should mention Legendary Services. They got on board with us now as a logo sponsor. So those guys, Legendary Services, Tatum Schools, Now Pharmacy, EJ's Pumping, Tatum Clinic, bringing you this live high school girls volleyball matchup. And we are just about set to go. And Tatum has smart players up front. You're going to look for Ashlyn Slover. She's a good hard hitter. She can spike it, but her best play is the change-up, dropping it in the open court, taking something off it. Kyan Coombs, also big up front, good server. Kylie West had a big match, the last one that we called here. Eunice came to town, was the last one we did here in Tatum. And then that big win against Gateway last night, we were not able to go to that. And everybody said it was a great one. And you can tell when you look at the box score. Okay, Jow's going to serve first, and we are underway. That's into the middle to Combs. Up front to Weir, across the net. Set for the Panthers. Drilled and long. Just out. Tatum will lead it 1-0, and Tommy Weir to serve. Into the middle. There's the set. To the net. Drilled and partially blocked up front. Good work at the net by Tatum. And a good spike from Jow, and the same player, number 4. Hammers it again. That's Veronica Sanchez. That's a good get by number 5, or for Jow, and I should say Natalie Nunez was number 4. There's a drill from West, and that will drop. So Abigail Ramirez wearing 4, Natalie Nunez wearing 5. She's the one that got that nice dig for Jow. However, point goes to the Coyotes. They lead it 2-0. And that's going to go long. So Abigail Ramirez, they've set her a couple of times, and she's been close, but long on those kill shots. Weir continues to serve for Tatum. That is into Nunez, and they are going to set up Ramirez again. She drop shots this time. Coombs over the net for Tatum. Nunez, and the little put by Tavares for Jow. Tatum returns, and Abigail Ramirez has that one go into the net. Araceli Tavares wears number 7 up on the front line for Jow at the moment. That one is returned by Coombs. And a set for West. And the one-handed reception back there by Nunez, but it works. Set, West drives it. It's going to be wide. And they're primarily the setter for the Coyotes, number 9, Ciara Jimenez. You see her there. Tatum in the red today, black numerals. Black shorts, black masks, and Jow wearing their road blue and gold with the black face mask. And it's 4-1 now, the score in game 1. Panthers to serve. That's a good serve. She took something off it, and a diving return by Ashlyn Slover. Set, Jimenez. Slover kills that one. Good dig by the Panthers. And they'll get that back over the net. That's Nunez. Jimenez to set for Tatum to West, and she's going to get that one to stay in. 5-1 in game one. And coming out for the Coyotes, Denny Weir. And the Coyotes serve. That one's going to come to the front line. West is going to have a good play at the net and drop it over. So the serve from Denny Weir results in a point. It's 6-1 Coyotes here in game one. Weir to serve again. Kind of a knuckler there. Returned in the middle by number 15, Acosta for the Panthers. Jimenez to set for Tatum. To West, has it go off the net, but it stays in. That shot goes into the middle. Slover's able to handle it up to Jimenez. The return from Salceda of the Panthers. There's Coombs to Jimenez. Back to Kyan Coombs, and that is good. Coombs with the kill shot. 7-1 now in favor of the homestanding Lady Coyotes. And back on the service line, Weir continuing, and she's going to pause for a minute on that one. Not quite ready, everybody. Cordy Weir, number 5. There'll be a timeout on the court. It is a 7-1 score as Weir gathers with her teammates and Coach West. So we have a break in the action here in game one. Tatum leading it 7-1. Take a brief timeout. Let you hear from our fine sponsors bringing you this broadcast on HobbsAmerica.com and the Tatum Sports YouTube channel.
Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes! Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
All right, we are back to live audio here after we ran some spots for our fine sponsors, and it's gotten a little tighter, 8-3, as you were able to see continuous video of this match here. 8-3, Tatum with the lead. Combs doing good work at the net, and that will be a point for the Coyotes now, 9-3. But it was 7-1 when we went to the timeout. And so Jal getting a couple of points off of their serves. That'll go into the net for Jimenez. Show a short stint for her, and it's a 9-4 game. And no doubt the Lady Coyotes are a little bit, they've got to be a little tired after going 5 against Gateway last night, knocking off an undefeated team in the tiebreaker. And then back-to-back matches playing here early this afternoon. They got to be a little winded. Jal on the serve here. Deep into the baseline. Nice return back there by number 10 for Tatum. Valerie Mataskal. Rally continuing, and that's just wide. Jal is so close, but just wide on that one, 10-4. Coyotes with the lead, and Kyan Coombs to serve for Tatum. See if we can give you a little shot of that baseline. And that's a good serve. Can't handle it in the middle. It was dying, kind of curving away from the middle player there for Jal. That's number 15, Brianna Acosta. Unable to get it. Combs again to serve. And again, it's to Acosta. And this one will stay in. That was a great shot. She'd seen that serve once before. Got into the middle. She's wearing the white jersey there you see on the left side of your screen. That time it pays off, and she had to dive to the floor to get it done. 11-5 the score. Serve to Combs. Set to Jimenez and to Weir, and that's long for the Coyotes. Denny Weir, a little too much mustard on that hot dog. And it will go long. 11-6 the score. Panthers to serve. That'll go to Coombs. And it's Salceda. Leilani Salceda on that serve. There's a little drop shot from Jal. That was Tavares. Acosta again doing good work for the Panthers in the middle. And Slover gets her first drop shot of the day to go in. She's got good hops. She gets up way high. And you've got to play the fact that she could hammer it, but she's really good at just dropping it in with a little finesse, which she did right there into the open court. 12-6. And it will be Ashlyn Slover, the senior, number 8, serving for Tatum. Panthers are able to keep it alive, but it'll go into the net. Right in front of Ashley Tavares, number 7. 13-6 now. There's your knuckleball, and that's your changeup right there. And it caught the tape and went to the front line. Panthers get it back over. Jimenez to set. Wants West, but it goes on the Jal side of the net. Jimenez again. Slover, little drop shot. Good dig by the Panthers, number 11, Fuentes. Slover, Jimenez. Weir. And that one will stay in for Denny Weir. 14-6 now. Coyotes with the lead. And some breathing room in game one. And that is a hard serve right into the middle from Slover. Point for the Coyotes, 15-6 now. Happy to be bringing this game to you, especially since it starts earlier. You know, folks may be working, not able to get to the game. If it started at 7 tonight, you could. So we're happy to be bringing it to you. Unusual start time of around 3:20 today. By the way, another point for Tatum. It is 16-6, and Slover continues with that tough serve. That's right at the baseline, so you don't know if it's going to go long or not. Leilani Salceda had to play it. You got to play it. 17-6 now, Tatum. There's the changeup from Slover and the return from Salceda. West with the kill. Good dig from number 15 for Jal Acosta. Back to her it goes. Set to the front. And the drill, and you got to play that one. Slover keeps it alive. That was a good shot from Nieto. Rosly Nieto. There's a little drop shot from Jal Tavares with that one. Setting up Weir, and again, good fortune on the Weir shot, and it's 18-6 now, Coyotes. Slover continuing to serve. Little knuckleball to the middle. Panthers return it. Slover back on the baseline. Jimenez to West. And that'll catch the tape, but it'll be a Tatum point. 19-6. Tatum cruising now in game one. Slover into the middle to Acosta, and Panthers have it going to the net there. Point Tatum. Now just 5 points away from closing out the first game of the match here. Slover making a living back there serving. Good return from the Panthers. West across the net to Nieto. And there's the set for the Panthers, and they are going to say that's just out. Man, another one so close for the Panthers. Araceli Tavares just missed it. 21-6. Coyotes, and now make it 22. 3 points away from closing out the first game. Tatum Lady Coyotes against the visiting Panthers. Slover still with the serve. There's the changeup. That was a great get by Acosta. Kylie West, there's Acosta again. Breaking in there is Salceda to poke it over. West, that is Salceda. That is Acosta to Weir. Jimenez. And again, doing well on that right side up front is Danny Weir. She gets the point. Now 23-6. Slover trying to serve this game out. Panthers do a good job there, and it partially blocked by West, but it comes over the net. West will send it back to the baseline. Now they'll set to the middle. Coombs able to return that one. West up front. Acosta to Salceda. Good shot down the line there from Yarosli Nieto. And the point winds up going Jal's way. So 23-7. They stop that long run on the Ashlyn Slover serve in the middle to Kyan Coombs. West, offhand this time. The lefty shot will go. And the Lady Coyotes are a point away from taking game one here. Best of three. Weir to serve. That's Tommy Weir. Jal drilling that one. That is Ramirez, Abigail Ramirez. Coyotes able to get it back. There's Acosta. Salceda. And they fake the spike, and that's a nice little drop shot right there. Good teamwork. Araceli Tavares is able to drop that one down the line. 24-8. Haley Edwards will come in for the Panthers. Tavares will get a breather. Edwards to serve. And that is Mariscal with the return for Tatum with a little help. Drilled deep. Kyan Coombs. Jimenez. West. Good dig from the Panthers, number 11, Fuentes. But it will drop on the Jal side of the net, and that's game one. So the first one is in the books in the score. Tatum 25, Jal Panthers 8. So that puts game one in the books. We have a little break now, courtside. A reminder, you're watching Tatum Varsity Girls Volleyball. HobbsAmerica.com, Tatum Sports YouTube channel. And it's all made possible by Now Pharmacy, EJ's Pumping LLC. Huge supporters of Tatum Sports and Academics. Go see Eddie and Whitney. They're your neighbors, and they do great work at EJ's Pumping. Nora Lee Hospital District, Tatum Clinic, Tatum Schools, Now Pharmacy, and Legendary Services. Great people, community-minded, support the kids by bringing these games, support the community, too, by helping us give you free access to the video and the audio over the internet stream. Couldn't do it without those fine sponsors, and with them in mind, we'll take a quick break here between games with Tatum up, having won the first one 25-8. They lead it 1-love in the best of three match. We'll hear from our sponsors, and then we'll be back. Our video portion will continue on HobbsAmerica.com and Tatum Sports YouTube channel.
Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes! Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
All right, Alan Scott back chatting with you. It's 3-0 here at Tatum in game 2. And the Coyotes are serving. And that is going to hit the baseline. Man, when it's going your way, it is going your way. Ashlyn Slover with the service ace right there. 4-0. And a good get on the baseline that time by Acosta for the Panthers. Nice drop shot from your Rosalie Nieto, and Giles on the board, 4-1. As I mentioned off the top, doesn't matter what the score is. Even though they're down a game and down in this game, they still play hard from beginning to end, the Panthers. And speaking of playing hard, Weir finds, or scratch that, Kylie West finds the open court with a nice kill shot. 5-1 now, Coyotes, game 2. And a good eye over there from Mariscal, and also Denny Weir to let that one go wide. 6-1 Kyle. Combs on the serve. Acosta in the middle. That one's got to come over, and it does. Diving play by Slover to keep it alive, and dropped over by Weir. It'll go off the hands of Zhao for the Tatum point. 7-1 in game 2. And it is best of 5, so it takes 3 to win the thing. Again, Kyan Combs to serve, and a block up front by Weir. And unable to run it down was Araceli Tavares, number 7, for the Panthers. She's right on the near part of the screen here, on the Jowl side of things. And a timeout on the floor as Jowl wants to talk about it, down 8-1 here in game 2. Well, it has been an interesting year, to say the least, sports-wise, school-wise, really every kind of wise when you think about it. But now, abnormal is normal, things being at different times and such. And I bring that up because basketball is going to be thrown into the mix here pretty soon. And we'll be covering some basketball for you, too, on the Walmart family of stations, One Radio Square. Streaming some of them. Some will be stream only. Some will be on the stream and the radio. And that'll be the case here as we head toward the ends of both the volleyball and the football schedule. Out of the timeout here, 8-1 Tatum, and there on the serve. It'll be Combs to serve. Set to the net for Zhao, and they do get it over. It's a good shot from Abigail Ramirez. And Jimenez with the rare winner. Number 9 for Tatum with a nice drop shot. Good finesse on that one. Found the open court. Kyan Combs will serve that one deep into the middle, and that'll go off the Panthers. 10-1. Substitution here for Zhao. Coming back in, Leilani Salceda will relieve Alexia Camunes, number 9, who goes to get a rest. Acosta able to keep it alive, and across the net it will go. Good shot right there from Fuentes. Jimenez for Tatum into the middle to Edwards. And that'll go off the Panthers. Zamoa Fuentes got a hand on it, but not enough. 11-1 Coyotes here. They've already got game 1 in the books, 25-8. Combs again serving, but that one will catch the net. So that'll be a point for the Panthers, 11-2 now. Tatum Varsity Girls Volleyball, HobbsAmerica.com. Tatum Sports YouTube channel is a service of the Norley Clinic, EJ's Pumping, LLC, Now Pharmacy, Tatum Schools, and Legendary Services. Into the middle it goes. And we're having a big day at the net. Good hard hit there. Acosta will get it over for Zhao. Weir again. No, that's not Weir. That's Kylie West with the drill from the far side now where her position is. She's had a good day at the net today. A lot of kills for her, and it's 12-2. Coyotes to serve. Jimenez into the middle to Acosta. They're going to set up West. Now back to Weir. And Acosta with the diving return. She has worked hard today. West drilling it hard. Acosta again keeping it alive. Panthers come across the net. Good shot from Abigail Ramirez. West has an even better answer, and she drills it into the open court on that right baseline, and that's good. 13-2. Acosta again doing a lot of work in the middle today. Jimenez to West to Weir. And you can play them off the roof, but that's a good hard shot right at number 11, Zamoa Fuentes. Or make that Zeta with a Y, Zeta Fuentes. Had that one go off of her. 14-2 Tatum. Acosta again. Salcedo's going to have to run that down. Zhao, good job of getting it across. Ramirez, but West again. Just long on that one. But that wasn't for lack of smoke, I'll tell you that. Maybe a little too much, but a good shot, just long. 14-3 though. Tatum breathing room. Good serve. That's going to fall in for the winner from Zeta Fuentes for the Panthers. As they fight their way back a bit now, 10-4. And Fuentes again with a good serve, and Mariscal may wind up a little gimpy after having to go down low to return that one. I think she's okay. Got up and looked like she tweaked the knee a little bit for Tatum. I think she's going to be fine. There's a change up on that, sir. And that is no change for Denny Weir, who's having a big day at the net. That's probably, I'm just guessing, her 5th winner down the line or into the corner today while at net. 15-5, Coyotes with the lead. And Kylie West to serve. A return by Edwards. Over the net by Ramirez. In the middle to Weir. And Slover drills that one off the opposing team. 16-5. Slover, the senior, of course, lots of experience. And with her, you have to play it like she's going to kill it, but a lot of times she'll put that drop shot in on you. Good looking set from Jal that time. Weir sisters able to save it. Denny and Tommy. And there's Weir again. Slover over the net. They were expecting set. She goes at him with it, and it'll fall in. As Edwards made a nice try for Jal, but unable to get that one. And West to serve, and you could tell when it came off her fist, it was going to line drive into the net, and it did. 17-6. Coyotes with a big lead, though, and they already have game one in their pocket, 25-8. Good hard serve, and that's good. That's an ace for Abigail Ramirez, and the Panthers celebrate. It was a nice serve. See if we can catch Ramirez there. Now, a little too far out of screen to get her serve, but it's in play, and Weir gets it over for Tatum. Front line set, spike, long. Natalie Nunez with authority, but maybe a little too much authority. It sails out. (18-7) as the Coyotes work their way toward taking game two and a 2-love lead. Now we are ready. Coyotes with the serve, and that was number 5 for Tatum, Cordy Weir. Panthers get that one over. The return to Tommy Weir up front, and it goes into the net, so that'll be a point for the Panthers. As Zhao cuts it to 10, 18-8 now. And Natalie Nunez will serve for the Panthers. That's on the back line to Jimenez. Kill shot there. Jimenez with the set for Slover. Hard shot down the line, and that's playable. They're going to say they're in the net. Point goes to Tatum, 19-8. On the serve, Weir, Tommy Weir. Into the middle, Jimenez, Slover, kill shot. They're not going to get that one. And that is probably your best set and spike on the Tatum team aside from West, Kylie West. Zhao with hustle. Acosta gets it over. Jimenez in the middle, going to set up Combs. That's good. 21 now for Tatum. 8 for the hard-fighting Zhao Panthers. And they put up 8 in the first game to Tatum's 25. Coyote serve comes from Tommy Weir. And she's going to continue to serve because that one was a point for the Coyotes. 22-8 now. Weir again to Acosta in the middle. Salceda gets it over. Slover has that one partially blocked. A diving attempt by Edwards, but it will be a point for Tatum. Down the line into that near corner. 23-8. Tommy Weir continued to serve. Salcedo with the set and unable to get that one to work is your Rosle Nieto. So that'll be point Coyotes. 1 point away from identical scores in the first two games. Tatum won game one, 25-8. It's 24-8 now. Panthers to the middle. West. Jimenez drops it over. Everybody was sure she was going to set it. Good dig from Weir. Slover has the last word, and it is 25-8, identical scores. After Cordy, Weir saved that one with a good get back deep for Tatum. Game two is in the books, and the Lady Coyotes have won both game one and game two by the same score of 25-8. So Tatum looking for the sweep, visiting Panthers, trying to avoid that. And hey, if I was these kids' age, I know I'd have 1 foot already in spring break, which it is right now. And that's one reason for the early start times this afternoon. So we're glad you could tune in, everyone. And you are watching Tatum Varsity High School Girls Volleyball. HobbsAmerica.com, Tatum Sports YouTube channel. Brought to you by these fine sponsors: Legendary Services, Tatum Schools, Now Pharmacy, EJ's Pumping, LLC, Eddie and Whitney, huge supporters, Tatum Academics and Athletics, and the Tatum Clinic, part of the Norley Hospital District. We couldn't do it without them. We sure couldn't do it for free without those fine sponsors. And we hope you're enjoying our coverage, both video and audio, on a nice-looking Tuesday afternoon. I'm going to let you hear from our fine sponsors. Alan Scott bringing you the game here, and then we'll be back with Game 3. Video will continue, so you won't miss anything as we hear from the folks who make this all possible on HobbsAmerica.com and the Tatum Sports YouTube channel.
Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes! Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
And we are back. Alan Scott here. Hey, Giles come out on fire in this third game. They lead it 2-0, and now 3-0. As the Lady Panthers are saying, hey, wait a minute. Not just going to give it to you. Leading that charge is the young lady serving. That's number 13, Yarosle Nieto, who has gotten her team a 3-0 lead. Scrambling this time, Tatum gets it over. Salcedo at net, gives it a set and a good dig. Nice save from Combs, and they get it over. That is Jimenez. Good work from Tatum there. Jal answering back with the hard shot from Tavares. And now West, Acosta with the return. And good action here in game 3 early on. Good rally here. Tatum yet to score. Jal has 3. Jimenez with a good shot. Acosta can't get to that one, and Tatum gets its first point. That's what I mean when I say that no matter what's going on, what the score or the game count is, Jal will play hard every time. There's a set for the Panthers. Gets across the net. Coming in there to return it is Slover. Good thing she did. Set there, and no. That'll go toward Tatum. Abigail Ramirez unable to get that one high enough to come across the net. So 3-2, Lady Panthers have the lead, and it is Tommy Weir serving for the Coyotes. Good eye from West. She thought about playing that, and then I think I'll let it go. And it goes wide. We're tied at 3. Tommy Weir with the serve. The return from the Panthers, that's Fuentes. And Weir again with a good day up front. Denny Weir on that one, number 3. She's had some good winners today when she has rotated up front. And coming in for Tatum. Number 7, and I don't have a number 7. Might be a JV player, getting a little time. I don't have a 7, but next time I will. 5-3 now. Tatum has come back to take the lead. They trailed 3-0 here. They won the first 2 games by identical scores, 25-8 in each. Jimenez will set up number 7. She drops it over. And Jal again hammering that one, but into the net. Abigail Ramirez on that hit for Jal. 6-3 Coyotes. Jimenez will have that go across the net. She really wanted to set it. This time she will. And Acosta able to get that return. And that'll sail wide for the Panthers. So Jal will gather and then break the huddle over there. 7-3 game. Lady Panthers were up 3-0, but Tatum has come storming back now, take a 4-point lead. And Leilani Salceda had that one sail wide. 8-3 Coyotes trying to close it out in 3 here this afternoon. After a big win in 5 last night over against Gateway Christian, undefeated over in Roswell, and Tatum took them down. 15-6, I think, was the score in the tiebreaker. Game 5. And Tommy Weir still serving for Tatum. They're going to set it up to, and this time she's going to get it to go over. That's Abigail Ramirez off a nice set from Urosli Nieto, number 13. 9-4, Tatum with the lead. Weir will come out. Valerie Matascal, number 10, comes back in for the Coyotes. Tavares to serve. West will drop that one into the corner. Good work by the Panthers to get it back, but the point will go to Tatum, they're saying. And they held up at 2, so I'm guessing double hit. 10-4 Coyotes here. Game 3, looking to end this one early. In a 3-game sweep, both scores, game 1 and game 2, 25-8 Coyotes. That serve is tailing away. They do a good job to return it. Set for the Coyotes, that's Jimenez. And that is Slover finding the open court. She just has a good eye. She spots the place where she wants it to go and generally gets it to go there. Ashlyn Slover with the winner. 11-4 now, Tatum. Denny Weir to serve for the Coyotes. Acosta with the return. Up to the net to Fuentes. And the Panthers will celebrate that one. So good work with Fuentes. And also Abigail Ramirez up front for Jal. Little bit closer ball game here as the Panthers jumped out to the 3-0 lead. Now it's 11-5 at Tatum. Jimenez to Coombs, and Coombs does a great job just to keep that alive and then has that one hit the tape. That's a no man's land or no woman's land. You're that close to the net. You got a high pop up. Which side's it going to go on? You don't have any room to maneuver without getting into the net and committing a violation. So she did a good job there. 11-6 Tatum. And on the return back there, number 5, Cordy Weir. And then the put away from the Coyotes. Have them doubled up now, 12-6. Kylie West to serve. Line drive, man, right over the tape and not by much. Edwards will get it across for the Panthers. Jimenez on the set for Cayenne Combs. And a good return back there from Urasli Nieto. Comes across the net. That's Fuente. Jimenez, high set for Ashlyn Slover. And again, a good return from Nieto. Keeps it alive. West able to get that one up to the front line. Goes across the net. And a good play, heads-up play by Haley Edwards to jump in there for Jow, and they get the point. Now down by 5. It's 12-7. Coyotes on top. And back to serve for Jow, Abigail Ramirez wearing number 4. There was a timeout, I think, before she served. Some kind of discussion going on. Maybe rotations. It results in a Tatum point. I know they talked about that. Okay, 13-7. I guess it would be, I guess they had rotated into the wrong spot. Acosta with the dig, and it was a good one, just keep it alive. Back into the middle to Fuentes. Now they get the set up front, and it would be Nieto who brings it across. And again, they hold up 2 fingers, so must have been a double hit for Zhao. Point goes to Tatum. And we're looking at 14-7. Jimenez with a very animated stroke on that serve. And it's going to go wide. I think that went wide of the net, didn't it? 14-8. Tatum with a 2-game lead, and they're up here by 6. Into the middle, Jimenez. Slover, there's the drop shot. Mariscal, Jimenez, Slover, and again. And man, what hustle by Jow. They're just not going to be able to run it down. You saw the drop shot, and then you saw the clear winner. And now we're going to see a little break here while we do some substituting. But Slover's able to put that away, 15-8. And Combs to serve, and she comes up with the changeup, took a little something off it, and it goes right into the middle where no one is there for Jow, diving for it, making a great attempt, Abigail Ramirez. But it falls to the floor, 16-8. Coyotes here now, trying to win it in 3. Combs to serve. Ramirez with the return. Good shot down the line from Nieto, but Tatum answers. Slover off Nieto there. Again, good hustle. And it'll be Mariscal setting it up for Weir, who's had a good day at the net, and it continues. As Denny Weir gets up. High for that one. Has it go off a Jow player. 17-8 Tatum. Combs to serve. And long, just long. So a good eye from the Panthers as they watch that one go just out. 17-9. Haley Edwards to serve. And Combs, maybe a little late breaking for that one. I think she was looking at Coach West at the time. Oh, wait, here comes the ball. 17-10, Panthers hanging around in this one. Edwards. Again to Combs, to Weir. Slover with the little push shot, drop shot. Going to set up Nieto, and that'll be a point. Urasli Nieto gets that one, 17-11. Edwards will still have the serve for the Lady Panther. Slover. There's Jimenez. And Jimenez again, but that's a point jowl. Coming across the middle of the court, I think was the call. Stepping over. And into the net. It's a 5-point game, 17-12. Tatum with the lead. Jowl led 3-0, then Tatum took the lead and has not looked back. Slover working hard up front. And that point will go to Jowl, and they are working their way back in this thing. Tatum, no doubt, feeling the effects of the road trip in the 5-game match last night at Gateway Christian, but got to finish it off here. Into the middle, Jimenez. They set up Weir. Weir is having a good day hitting the ball. Good work from the Panthers to get that all the way back into Tatum's court. Slover with the low ball, and the Panthers get it over. They sneak it over. Slover, drop shot. Good return from Ja. One more time. Nieto to Edwards. Back to Nieto, catches the tape. Can the Coyotes keep it alive? They do. Good rally here. Panthers push it deep. Mariscal is there. To Jimenez, to Slover, the drop shot, nobody there. That's what I mean. That's her best skill, I think, knowing just where to put it and when to hit it hard, when not to. 18-13. Tatum stops the bleeding there. That's a good run from Zhao to get it to 5. Ashlyn Slover with the serve. And she took something off it. It's the change up, and that's a point, Tatum. Not only does she take something off it, it drops like a rock when it gets on their side of the net. Acosta with a brave attempt, but no. This time she'll go deep, and that's good. See, you go with that changeup and then come back with the hard breaking serve into the corner for the service ace. 20-13, Tatum. Slover, the senior. Change up there. Jimenez for Tatum. To West, bang! And Tatum is now seeing the finish line here and getting on with spring break. I think they're seeing a little of that too. 21-13, and why not? They deserve it. They've done well in the campaign. Slover. Good hustle from Zhao. It will not fall, but you can't fault the effort of number 4 there, Abigail Ramirez, on the dive on that far sideline. 22-13. Slover to Ramirez across the net. Jimenez setting up West. That is Acosta for Zhao. We'll go back to her and unable to get that one-hander. So Tatum puts it back up to a 10-point lead, 23-13. They're 2 points away from closing out the match, everyone. Slover with the serve to Acosta. Edwards. Nieto over the net to Tatum. Jimenez. West off the tape, but still good. And a good save from Nieto. She will get that one too. And a good dig by Tommy Weir. And another return from Weir. Jimenez to Denny Weir. Edwards. Jimenez to West, and battling up front, and West will get that point in a one-on-one battle with Araceli Tavares. And the Coyotes are a point away from wrapping up the match. They'll get a little clap going. And Slover trying to get it done here. And she does, and that is it. Zhao fought back hard in game 3. 25-13. Tatum took the first 2 by identical scores of 25-8, 25-8, and then they get the sweep in game 3, 25-13. Good effort from the Panthers. Even though sometimes they are outmatched and they've got down a couple games, they came out playing hard in game 3, and they have nothing to hang their head about. They gave it everything that they could. Congrats go to the Tatum Coyotes, though, as they come off the big win, knocking off undefeated Gateway and Roswell last night to take this one, heading into what we call spring break in a COVID-19 world. So congrats to both teams. Good hard play match. Tatum comes out on top. They win at 3. love. And I want to remind you that coverage, audio and video, HobbsAmerica.com, Tatum Sports YouTube channel is brought to you by these fine sponsors. The Tatum Clinic, part of the Norley Hospital District. EJ's Pumping, LLC, here in Tatum. Huge supporters of Tatum athletics and academics and all Lee County sports. Eddie and Whitney will treat you right. Now Pharmacy in Lovington, serving all of Lee County for decades. Tatum Schools, always backing us, covering their schools teams. We always get a warm welcome from the Tatum Schools. Thanks to them for the hospitality. And brand new to our sponsor list, Legendary Services. Very familiar name in the oil patch around here. Go by and see them. Legendary Services joining our proud list of sponsors on Tatum Sports. Let you hear from those sponsors one last time, and then we will wrap it up. Again, Tatum wins the match. They get the sweep, 25-8, 25-8, and 25-13.
Hey, Tatum Coyotes, welcome back to competition from EJ's Pumping, your locally owned and locally trusted pumping service in Tatum. If you are in need of pumping services, call 575-369-6134 today. EJ's Pumping, longtime supporters of the town of Tatum and the Tatum Coyotes, as well as high school athletics and academics. Good luck, have fun, and be safe. From Eddie and Whitney, go Coyotes! Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
All right, we are back for just a quick wrap-up here as we get set to end our broadcast. Thanks for tuning in and watching and listening, everybody, on HobbsAmerica.com, Tatum Sports YouTube channel. You just heard from our fine sponsors that make it all possible and help us keep it free. No subscription fees for streaming sports. One Radio Square, no Walmart family of stations. HobbsAmerica.com, Tatum Sports YouTube channel. Congrats to the Coyotes and Coach West. They win this thing in 3. 25-8 game 1, 25-8 game 2, and they win the third game 25-13 after the Panthers came out hot and built a 3-0 lead. Tatum came back, took the lead. It was down to 5 midway through, but they wind up winning in convincing fashion 25-13. That's what we know for now. We'll be back at it here later this week. We got a football game coming up as Logan comes to town on Friday night, so we're bringing you some Tatum varsity boys football on Friday. Also, more volleyball on the schedule, too, to come your way right here where you are right now. HobbsAmerica.com, Tatum Sports YouTube channel. Thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to the Tatum Schools. Thanks for the hard work by both teams, Jal Lady Panthers, and, of course, the Tatum Lady Coyotes, who win this thing 3-0 in the match. Alan Scott saying so long. Have a great rest of your afternoon, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you at the next ball game.